A Day for You sprung from an idea I had. My mother, Sally Janet Price, here she is with my dad. She died when she was just 51 years old. She had leukemia and was only poorly for a week. I've outlived her, in fact, which is a strange feeling. And she's been gone nearly 20 years now. But she always talked about her dream of having a little tea shop. She never did, and I think she always knew that she never would, but she always talked about it. Whenever I went to a tea shop, it was, oh, I'd love a little tea shop. And so I thought, I'm going to write the story of her in her tea shop. I'm going to put her there. Because for a long time after she died, all I could see in my mind was her ill in the hospital bed, and the horrible memories you have from that time. And now I've written this story, I've got her in my mind, rattling around her tea shop forever, in her pinny, bossing Dad around. And it brings me a lot of comfort, even though I know it's not real, it never happened. And then I thought, well, other people must have stories, what ifs, days they could imagine for their loved ones. And this is how the book started. So what we're asking for is your ideas for a story. We want to fill this book with perfect days of people that we've loved and lost. And the day can be anything. You knew this person best. It could be perhaps an ambition they talked about that never happened, unfulfilled love, just a crazy idea, something they always wanted to do. You know what it is, something they should have been, they could have been, what they would have done if they had one more single perfect day in which all their dreams can come true, and they can be realistic or absolutely bonkers. If they wanted to fly to the moon, write the story and put them there. Now, it doesn't have to be very long. When I wrote the story for my mum, it came in at 550 words, and that was plenty to give her a perfect day on paper and say everything I wanted to say. And that's what I realised, it doesn't have to be a long story. Now, you're invited to either send in a completed story between 500 and 600 words, or simply send us a few bullet points, just the idea. It can be, I lost my beloved dad and he always wanted to be an airline pilot, and we can work with that. We'll get in touch with you, we'll bounce ideas back and forth, and we can more or less write it for you if we know the essence of the story. We'll help you with it, we'll do the editing, the proofreading, and we're not asking for anything apart from that. All we want from you financially is to buy 2 books, just 2 of the books, one for yourself and one for a friend. And they're going to cost $9.99 each, and it's simply so we can fund the first print run.